right, let's get started. We're reading in Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. And we're talking about signs. This will be a new subject. Let's see. And God said, "Let there be light in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times and days and years." All right. So, the first sign God ever gave was light for seasons, days, and years. And I know that sounds like, okay, yeah, I know that already. But how amazing is that? Nobody ever really thinks of all the amazing things God did at the beginning of creation and the power within it that He has. The first sign God ever gave was light. Now let's read Psalms 136, 5 through 9, if you're following along. And I will put these in the description if you want to refer back to it. Okay, just gotta get to it. Okay, 136, 5 through 9. Okay. Who by His understanding made the heavens? His love endures forever. Who spreads out the earth upon the waters? His love endures forever. Who made the great lights? His love endures forever. The sun to govern the day, His love endures forever. And the moon and stars to govern the night, His love endures forever. And those also serve as signs. In verse 5, the one and only God who made heaven with skill has the ability to guide your life. If He can put the stars in the sky, the moon, the sun, to guide you by day and night, He can guide your life. In verse 6, spread out above the waters. What do you think of when you look at the ocean? Are you amazed at the wonders of all He has done? Even what He can do in your life. Some people don't think about that. They may be like in awe of the ocean, but they're not relating it to God and how He created all that and how just everything He's done, and well, let alone creating you as well as everyone else, and how that all ties all into Him guiding your life. In verse 7, Him who made the great lights, how awesome is He. Again, the great lights, that includes the sun for the day, the moon and stars at night. These are all signs of His guidance. In verse 8, the sun to rule by day, which I was just talking about. We seem to take the sun for granted in that how it is a sign of His light as well, as I've been saying, as light for earth. So going back to what I was saying, the sun as light for day, the moon and stars for night. Nobody thinks of it as a sign of His light. It's just, it's just there. It just, nobody is taken for granted. So in verse 9, the moon and stars to rule by night, which I was just saying. Do you realize how pitch dark it would be if God didn't put those in place? That is a reminder He is a light in your life, even in the night. You just have to seek Him. So, if you're needing a sign from God, like, direction, not when I say a sign, I'm not talking about a sign on the road or anything like that. Just like a word from God, like whether it's in the Bible or maybe a proclamation from someone else, like a word of comfort maybe from someone else, but at the same time it's from God. You got to be able to discern the difference. Okay, is this coming from God, or is this just this person just saying that? That's a sign as well. But point here, being we're in Genesis 1, in the sun and the moon and stars, that was His first sign to you. I am your light by day and by night. Let's read Jeremiah 31, verse 35. Just got to get to it. Verse 35. Where are you? Okay. This is what the Lord says. He who appoints the sun to shine by day, who decrees the moon and stars to shine by night, who stirs up the sea so that its waves roar, the Lord Almighty is His name. Here God is proclaiming, I am the one who guides your life. If I can put the signs in place to guide you by day and night, how much more do you think I can guide your life? That should really stand out to people. But that's my point. It's just taken for granted. Like, oh, it's just there. Oh, I wake up. It's just like it's just supposed to be. Sun, you're just supposed to be there shining for me by day. And moon and stars, you're just supposed to be there. No, it's a gift. Well, it's a gift from God, but it's a sign of God saying, I chose to give you this light from the beginning of time, by day and by night, so I can also guide your life. You just have to put your trust in Jesus and that He will guide you. Seek Him and you will find Him. If you're looking for an answer by sign, ask God to make it clear so you know it's from Him. Like I was saying, you have to have that discernment to know when God is giving you a word through someone or through His word, just through the Bible. God will give you that sign as well. And like I said, it's not like a sign on the street. He's going to just have something. It's not like that. And just keep in mind, the sun is your light by day and the moon and stars by night. And that was the first sign from God that if I can give you light by day and by night, I can guide your life. So if you need any prayer on this, you can put it in the comments, or if you want to keep it personal, you can email me at faithministrydevotional@gmail.com. Or if you have any other comments regarding this, you're welcome to put it in the comments. Thanks. Bye.